Wakata konakaka nigazio konakaka. Alright, we're doing this level. Tutura Village is something I've read before. Get pranked. I really think it'd be funny if recording all these in advance and suddenly this is the game that this is not centered. It's good to be right here. Suddenly this is the game that's like people are watching or whatever. But there you go. You've surpassed 30. I already know that the main reason why no one would ever watch me is because of me. But fuck you. These aren't for you. They're for me. I don't know why. Yeah. You're not dead. Water. Amurit. Water. Almost shot this bitch. Hamburger.
藤吉郎がうるさいから来たけど、
Tokicho.
大したやつはいないようね。私はこの辺りを片付ける。あなたは村を下って。
Am I the only one that wants an Overlord video game? But like the actual MMO before the anime crap. I want to hear my character shout, "Master hold the species!" That bitch ain't following me. You cheater? No! Kill because grapple attack. Amusing. Now if anyone sees my name, they'll be like, I wonder how he died to fire. How did he die to fire? You understand. That's upsetting. But a great way to come back to the game, am I right or am I right? I was able to kick this guy twice. I'm actually starting to grow on these scissors helmet. I remembered you the first time. Well, not the second time. Aren't you supposed to follow me around, lady?
あなた一人じゃ頼り。
Oh, there you go. Okay. Mumio. Mimio? That's a... I think that's a... What's that game? I watched Stimpy, so I know the name. Stimpy? Is that the right? I don't know what I'm talking about. Ignore me. I think it'd be hilarious though if when these videos start coming out and someone like jumps into like episode 9 or whatever and they're like, The fuck's this guy only leveling stamina for? What the fuck? You're a giant one, aren't you? Definitely. Help! So the Sambies are weak to poison. It's good to know, a little late. Grapple tech's fun. This guy's naked. Alright, lady, I'm gonna super punch this guy. It's block X, right? Yeah. Get his attention. I can super punch him. The only opportunity I'll ever get to do it. Deals that much damage, huh? Oh, and of course you get knocked down now. Yep. Killed because I used the move. Alright, make sure you save your yokai abilities until after the bad guy does their red ability, because it'll just power through and murder you. I fucking hate super armor, man. It's like the one thing that does not need to exist at all. It's the most bullshit thing. Because the bad guy can just win. No game. This. Go into medium stance. Of course, I have no defense when they do that. Come on, lady, do something. Spam the shuriken, increase shuriken damage by 5. Caltrap bombs. Oh, big area. Little area. Ninjutsu capacity requires poison shuriken. I should probably get throwing them faster first. That really slows him down, huh? Fight the naked guy again, apparently. If like phantom weapons, whatever the fuck you want to call this, special energy shit. If that lasted longer than it did, this would be a cool feature, but as it stands right now, okay, lock on, don't lock on. There you go. It's kind of pointless. I mean, it's like the most briefest of brief bonus damage, which is also very weapon dependent for how effective it's going to be. I deserve that. Ow. Choice, but luckily I survived the other one. And yeah. What's really cool about this game's super win button is you don't lose all of it when you use it. This box. That was very poorly handled, by the way. I haven't played this game in like one day, and I'm lying. Played it earlier this morning. Been playing Monster Hunter nonstop. So if you see me not sprinting, I'm pressing the right bumper. Speaking of Monster Hunter, tell me in the comments below, what is the next weapon? What would the next weapon be? What do you want the next weapon in Monster Hunter? I already know that no one's going to reply. My choice would be a Kusuragama. It'd be an armadillo beetle type bullshit that lashes itself to the chain on its own, like free will type thing. That's like one of those like, man and nature cooperating bullshit. And then just a little sickle sword thing. And it'd be a way to bring back the clutch claw without bringing back the fucking clutch claw. It'd just be one person, whatever, do it. Turning Japanese, turning Japanese, and I think so. It's actually very effective on the X. Sukite. I also come up with other ideas, but my main problem is that I don't like that there's stuff that's not used, like in Monster Hunter. Like, charge files are only used for the Switch axe, or no. Switch axe. That's what it's called. And there's power files, which are only used for the bow. And the bow is fucking garbage. Weakest walls, trash. I never once got the coatings to deal any fucking other statuses. I was using a Tobi Kadachi fucking bow and couldn't get paralysis off. Fucking terrible. Used up an entire thing and it never got one paralysis. Yeah, what I would come up with is, there's also, what is it? There's files, the charge, switch axe. Switch axe? No, switch axe is the sword. Man, I don't know the fucking charge blade. The axe sword thing, you stab into the shield and it turns into a weapon. Files for that. I should just talk about this when I play the game, but I don't record the game. I'll be talking to myself. Trying to come up with ideas. Anyway, files. Yeah, charge files, charge blade, whatever it's called. You could do that with fist thingies. Like have the same mechanic where it's like a fast weapon that charges up and then it powers up and you have to throw it out there, or you're gonna be tinging every time. You ping off the enemy, rebound or whatever you want to call it. And for files, I was thinking, I don't think I ever came up with anything for files. I had an idea for a sword spear. Maybe that was files, or... Not files, but coatings? Ow. Sir. I mean, everybody wants new weapons. I'm just saying, I want a Kusuragama, some fist weapons, and a sword spear. I don't care what they do, but I mainly want, what I really, really want, is for more shit to use the other shit. Like, there's nothing that uses charge files, nothing that uses gun lance shells besides the gun lance and such, you know? I want more shit with that shit in it. The only one that doesn't need anything extra is the two bow guns, because there's two of them. There needs to be some that uses files, some that uses charge bullshit, and yada yada. Even the stupid switch axe, I know what that is now. Switch axe is a sword axe thing. If I kill this guy, the level ends, right? Whatever, I don't care. Okay, sir. No, not hunting the fire guys. I just think we're due for a new weapon now, man. I hope the next world remake. I'm not sure world, because I've not played Rise and I refuse to pay for it. Either a new weapon or we get to go do underwater combat. Underwater combat interests me. Even though everybody else is a fucking loser and hates shit. No. Did she attack me to save me? Wow. I either want to do underwater bullshit. Why is there someone on fire down there? Or, new weapon. Arigato. I don't know. Maybe I should Google, like, what kind of fan ideas people have for that. See if anyone's really thought anything out like crazy. But I doubt that anyone would come up with anything that uses shit that already exists, and they're all just like, I want this, and it's gonna have its own thing, and it does its own thing, and this, and oh, isn't that cool? No, use what's available, man. Files. The charge blade and the files for the bow. Those need to be used. Maybe allow the charge blade to use files. And I've heard that the sword and shield used to have oils. That could be really cool to bring back. However that works. I assume it's just like a temporary buff, an element or something, plus 100 water damage or some bullshit. No clue. This guy's lucky I don't have any shoes. That right there is the final boss. I remember now. So how do I get around him and check out the place behind him? Is the ladder down? It is. I don't know. Like, I think the bow is just the worst weapon in the game. Because my experience with it is that the files are trash. You should always just use the close range one, which is infinite. So, like, why? I'm so glad that the bad guy missed, because he was literally just about to kill me there. I need a different, transformation character. Punch thing does not have armor. The dodge one and the, block one do, I think. I mean, the block one literally blocks, and the dodge one literally dodges. So, just to get a little tiny bit of damage, I'm playing as the big fucking bitch slap one, and that's not working out. So I keep getting hit every single time. So I guess I gotta check out my new, Guardian Spirits or something. Plural, no, singular. I got the one, the snake. Oh, there's also the monkey. Did I look at the monkey? I don't think I did. Alright, fucking... I don't know why I do it. I know it's unreliable. Got the Hachi Budu Boo Boo.
これでおしまいね。
I got
陶器城に会いに戻りましょう。
Akatsuchi something else. Like, I've noticed that the developers really like scythes, at least when it comes to transforming the stupid katanas into scythes for whatever reason. Also, Monster Hunter is really poorly made. They introduce new stuff that makes literally everything else irrelevant. Here's Kolb Sarath, now every weapon's irrelevant. Here's Safik Jiva, now every weapon is irrelevant. Here's Fatalis. Now every weapon and armor is completely fucking irrelevant. This one's deals like fucking 400, 500 more damage than the other weapons. What? What? Why? I don't know. I should stop talking about that game. I should stop playing that game. It's dead anyway. No one plays it anymore. Yes, leg out audio. Okay, 34 and 32. I guess we're gonna do 32 here in about, I don't know, maybe